What is up, guys? Thank you for tuning in to another Deer 30. We are here, it is October 22nd, and we're here in Wisconsin. We've been on the road pretty steady here the last few weeks, and we wanted to kind of bring you guys up to speed on where we've been, how the hunting's been, and what the plans are for moving into the pre-rut and the rut here. So we got back from Canada early last week.
Yeah.
And,
well, we were up in Alberta for 5 or 6 days. We were hunting with Brody Knight at On Point Outfitting, which is kind of west central Alberta, and the weather was decent. We seen a decent amount of deer, a few good bucks, a couple close calls, and had a bit of bad luck too. Just kind of stuff we run into a lot back home with neighbors out, you know, messing around. We had one night where right at prime time, we had a neighbor ripping around on a dirt bike, and needless to say, we came home without filling our tags, and we were gonna do a Deer 30 when we were up there, but our service was just crap. We were kind of in the middle of nowhere. I actually didn't have cell service the entire time we were up there, and we got back shortly after. Aaron and I headed to South Dakota. We were intending on hunting for 4 days, but after the end of day 2, some weather moved in and kind of kicked us out. We seen a decent number of deer on public land out there too, quite a few does, a lot of younger bucks. We seen one shooter. We didn't get any film of him because he was so far away, but hopefully we can get out there later again this year and give that another crack. And then came back, and Dylan and I actually left for Nebraska yesterday morning. I'll let Dylan tell you about that.
It was a pretty brief jaunt, and we never saw the Nebraska state line. We were about halfway through South Dakota, maybe not even halfway, and we were pulling a trailer in some stiff headwinds, and Brennen was just about gunning it. And
Dylan was giving me shit because the RPMs were floating at about 3,500 when I was going like 75, and Dylan's like, you gotta get to 80, speed limit's 80, he's like, you gotta get to 80, and that RPMs will drop. So I get to 80, and he goes, you gotta get to 85, and I freaking pinned it to 85, and all of a sudden she just, truck went down. We had to pull off the side of the road.
So, big shout out to Mama Lenz, my mother, for having me hooked up with AAA, because we got it towed 96 miles back east into Sioux Falls, and come to find out it was a pretty minor fix. So rather than
tell them what happened to it,
my gas gauge doesn't work, and since we were pulling a trailer in those steady headwinds, we literally got like 8 miles to the gallon and ran out of gas.
So his odometer usually flips the trip odometer, and he gets around 400 miles to the gallon. He's figured that out over time, because he's never had a working gas gauge. So we were figuring, you know, we'd be a little less than that pulling a trailer. I think we were at like 250 miles, and we'd only hooked onto the trailer for probably 90. And that was the last thing we thought happened, was the gas out of gas.
I mean, it was just the perfect scenario where I'm giving him shit, like, just pin it, man, just pin it. And I thought we blew a tranny or something. I don't know anything about vehicles. It never even crossed my mind we were out of gas, so pretty good debacle.
We got towed 96 miles because we were out of gas. And in the back of the truck, we had 2 gas cans, and we were like a mile from a gas station.
So rather than push on and go to Nebraska to hunt for basically what would have been 2.5 days, which we were looking forward to, we decided to take that as a sign to get back to Wisconsin and focus on whitetails. We got a heck of a cold front coming through. It's Tuesday today, and tomorrow, I shouldn't say cold front, but the weather's just crap right now, and it's gonna be clearing out. Pressure's just skyrocketing tomorrow, and it's gonna stay high till about Friday, Saturday in there. So Brennen and I kind of buzzed around today, freshened up a bunch of our mock grapes with wild carrot, hung a couple extra sets, thinking, you know, we want some throwaway spots or extra spots to get into for different winds that we're gonna encounter this weekend, because I mean, we're going at it full force this weekend here in the hill country here. Yep. So we got still kind of up in the air. We're gonna have 4 people with tags in this county, and we're just trying to figure out the logistics of who can be where to film and all that. So it's looking good. I mean, we all got some good bucks running around and high hopes, and I mean, this is the time of year we're living for. So
yeah, it should be pretty good. It's been raining here the last 3 days. Right now, you step outside, it's 20 to 30 mile an hour winds, and overnight tonight, that wind is supposed to lay down, and tomorrow morning is supposed to be sunshine, and I think like a 5 mile an hour wind out of the west. So I've got to believe that these deer are going to get ramped up here once this weather front moves through. So.
I think a lot of deer are going to die in Wisconsin this weekend. So we got Mike down in Kansas right now hunting. I think he's going to be coming back up here in the next couple of days, and he'll be hunting Wisconsin as well this weekend, I'd imagine. So it's going to be a big weekend. Let us know how you guys are doing, what you guys are seeing, and, with this weather coming. I'm excited to see what everybody's going to be after. So let us know. You got anything else?
I got nothing. No better time to be in the woods than right now. So we're going to be after it. We're going to really focus on Wisconsin for probably the next 10 to 14 days. And then after that, I'm going to get down to Iowa and then eventually Kansas and maybe Missouri. So it's going to be pretty much the next month is going to be non-stop. So.
Oh yeah, pandemonium. So thanks a lot for watching the video, guys. Make sure you hit the subscribe, hit the like. That does us a huge favor. And tune in next time. We'll be coming at you, drinking more beers and talking about deers.
Hopefully with some deer hanging.
Yeah, exactly. Giddy up. Good luck.